Alright. Let's see now. My first stream. Now, there may not be anyone watching yet. Whoa, my god, there's already somebody watching. Hello, hello, person, people, awesome things. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a terrain world or a flat world. Flat world can mean a little less lag, but I'm not planning on building something really complicated today, so because I don't want to be streaming all day. So I think I'm going to do the terrain because it's just prettier. It is. So let's get into that. My plan for today, other than if somebody wants to, got it, I know. Unless somebody, wow, I'm right near a platform. Perfect. How could be any more perfect than that? That's perfect. So my plan for today was to do another sports car, but a wider, a better looking one. And of course it's going to transform. I'm not sure how my stream is doing. Did it lock up? I hope it's not too framey. Oh, why is it so framey? Can my computer not stand up? I mean, really? I got some good specs in this thing. What's going on? Is it the game? Is it... Hi, Bill. Hi, Bill. How is the, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a lag, so... how is the stream for you? Is it really framey, or what's going on? This is my first time. I might have to adjust some settings. I'm trying to figure things out. Let me get this stuff off my hotbar. I'm going to be building with that. Oh, and that would be somebody asking when I'm starting my streaming. That'd be now. I got... I'm doing all different kinds of stuff. I got stuff going in a... It is fine? Alright, cool. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm watching it in my own screen, too. Maybe it's just too much for my computer. Shouldn't be. I hope not. Anyway, do a quick message to my friend, and then we're back to this screen, and I'm back. I'm back. Alright. I gotta get that out of my way too. One more second. I'm figuring things out. So it is fine. I am good to hear that. Hi, Bill. Well, it's only one hi, Bill, but that's I don't know. That's funny. I like your name. So I guess you've seen my videos before. You might be a subscriber, and I thank you. So let's say we start doing something. I like, especially since the paint tool now, I love building with wood because it's lighter, so I can get more into a build. Start with a seat. Always start with a seat. I know a lot of people are asking how I did all my functionality into my transformers. It really is just a lot of thought. You gotta have some kind of idea of what you're gonna do when you go into it. It takes a lot of just stepping back and looking at it and thinking of new ways to approach it. That's why a lot of times it takes a while. Oh, let's get rid of you. Put you back on there so you're in the middle. There we go. It takes a lot of time for me to do my builds because there's a lot of thought that goes into them. A lot of times I have to... Hi, Brent Batch. A lot of times I have to stop for a little while because... literally, my brain is just going crazy. I'm going to put a couple controllers in here. I always like to keep the controllers close to the seat, close to the bottom, I would say, so they're easily accessible. If I, like, lift it up and I can get to them. It does make it a little spiderwebby towards the middle. A little hard to see sometimes, but it just keeps all the functional parts. What am I building? I am going to be building another sports car, a wider, better-looking one this time. I have a little bit more of an idea of what I want to do. Definitely going to do some Lamborghini doors. Get this out of here. Do another controller. That looks good. I want the electronics showing out. Yeah, you're no good. We need to put you... Come on. Last one's try. There we go. I'm going to do like another sports car. A wall-climbing Jeep. I don't know about that. The house I will be working on eventually, but It's a big build like that in a stream that I'm hoping not to be streaming all day. I was hoping... Oh, I pushed the wrong button, so get out of there. I wanted to use right-click to get away. There you go. I I don't really want to be streaming for more than like 2 hours, and there's no way we'd get that build done in that time frame. I may be overdoing it with the controllers, but I'd like to have them there ahead of time, just in case. And then we'll have... I'll start with this, and this, and this, and this. And that shall be the start, I would think. And the thing I want to do this time is I want to have legs that... No, no, and no. And I have the legs that scissor out like a lot of my other builds, so he lifts kind of straight up. And that's all about balance and center. You got to try to make sure that everything's balanced in the center of the build. So that pivot point, let's say this one, and if I do another pivot there, and a leg like that, and then if we put like a foot on this is just a for instance, little foot there, little foot there, that's really ugly. So the first thing I would do is have this one pivot down, this one pivot down the other direction. That would be a full 180 on this one. I'm reading the comments. What's wrong with my mic? I don't know. Can I not be heard well? Explain. Please explain. I will try to fix if I can. Maybe it's just my voice. Maybe you don't like my voice. And I'm sorry. Yeah, so this one will pivot down also, and then this will pivot to a 90 degree compared to this one. So that'll all... Blurp. Let's see if I can do that right now. Let's do a quick little... I already have that one. Let's do the dimensions the same. That's right. That looks like it's right. Yep. Oh, and something else. If you want more stability, always build with metal on your lowest point. There's some sketchy noise on it. Oh no. No, it's an LG. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be lag or that's it's an LG. No, it's not an LG. Oh no. Well, yeah, I'm thinking LG as in the TV company LG, or yeah, it's a Logitech. He wants to say. Either way, I never really have a trouble with it when I'm recording, so I don't know. Maybe it's just something to do with the streaming. Get rid of that, and like I said, I want to do the lowest point to be the heaviest, so you get that weight balance there. Is that right? We'll do one more over here. Alright. This isn't balanced perfect because it's not in the center of this platform, but the way I have the weight and the way it should stand up should be fine. So let's start connecting some stuff. This will just be a quick sort of tutorial to how to make something stand up quite easily. I like to start with symmetrical. So like one side, the other side, one side, the other side. So it's easy to recognize in the controller. So let's get in this controller. So 1 and 2 are going to go down. Alright, no, there we go. And so that'll be down. 3 and 4 are going to rotate out. I like to make them all to the positive, or to the red as I call it. And then it's easy just to go through the controller and do it quick. And then that is going to be out that way. That's right. And now that's right. So 1 and 2 are 90. 3 and 4 are 180. 5 and 6 are 90. It seems like simple stuff. It is simple stuff once you really know what you want to do. You got to kind of think it out first. So 180. I'm going to take another shot at that. 180. And then these are 90. And if I've done that right, let me add a switch. Switch. Put that there. Switch. Where are we going to put the switch? We'll just put it here for now. Boop. Connect the switch to the controller. Connect the switch to the driver's seat. Now, let's see if it actually stands up just by itself without me in it. Okay, take it off the platform, and bloop! Little topsy, yeah, again, because it wasn't centered on that. But I'm planning on not having this in the center anyway. This was just for quick tutorial purposes. And also, the best thing to do to make it not jump around too much is to turn down the speed on the controllers. I do that with a lot of my builds, especially the really heavy ones, because there's a lot of weight. I love you too, Yak Nick. I love you. I'm reading the comment. Oh, later in the scene. Okay, excellent. Wow, awesome. All right, back to what I'm doing instead of reading. I can't read them all the time because then it distracts me from a video I'm trying to make. I love you too. Pillsbug Monkey. Awesome. Oh, wait, is that Phil's? No, Philly Bug Monkey. 1, 2, 3. I love you. All right, excellent. Happy to hear, guys. I love you too. But, so if you turn down the speed on the controller, it goes a lot smoother. Doesn't jump around as much, so you'd only tip forward a little bit that time, even though we still have the same mass, the same weight as before. But if it's sped up, there's a lot of math involved in this game. If it's sped up, sure, going down looks fine, but going up, it wants to tip forward because that mass is just moving too quickly. As unrealistic as this scenery seems, actually it's pretty. It's cartoon pretty. And as unrealistic as all these mechanical things might seem, it's very real life based. Like the way weight works and the way rotation works and everything, and that's why I really like it. It's on and like an engineering scale, on an engineering basis. I don't know. It's amazing. It really is. You know, you can't have, let's say, I was really big into Minecraft for a while too, but as soon as I started playing Ark and then this, I kind of dropped out of Minecraft because it's a lot of fun, but I don't know, I seem to be having a lot more fun with this. I might actually be going back to some Minecraft soon if I keep on growing my channels. But, so you can't have, like, floating trees, say, like in Minecraft. In this one, there's much more physics-based. And I like that. Turn it back down. Goes a lot smoother. So that would be the base for a simple car. Now if I let's get a bearing, and a wheel, and back on the lift. Bearing there, wheel there. Same thing here. And then if I put something else on the end of this one, with like bearings and wheels and all that, I'd have to link these up to, actually I gotta put it onto a controller, because if it's not on a controller it'll flop when I drop it off the lift. This is not going to be the final build in any way, but I'm just showing you guys my method. You gotta look at it, you gotta think it out, basically we're kind of doing the go-kart right here. Super simple. So what was that? Those are going to go down and down. Let's make them go down 90. Oh, not one. I could go farther, but 90. So that is a basic, super basic little car. Doesn't have an engine on it yet, but I mean, that's the basic car. And you see how simple my go-kart one was. I went 90 the wrong way, but either way, okay, so that could be shoulders. Just kind of work through it. That's how a car stands up. Real simple, real easy. It gets a lot more complicated than this if you want it to, which I do. I think I do. Alright, I like this base, though, so far, so I'm actually going to stick with this for the rear. Going to get rid of these. Put that back up there. Up and down, up and down. So, you are gone. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, I want to figure something else for the front, definitely. Yes, everything is so positive. I'm awesome. A plane transformer mech. Yeah, that would be my next thing. I haven't really gotten much into... I use the paint tool. I will. But that's after. You got to kind of build what you want first, and then you make it pretty after. If I'm thinking about paint the whole way through, it'll drive me crazy. It'll be too much at once. Yes, you have to look and ask, will it work? That's the whole thing. My first live stream. Yay! Okay. So, I'm liking the way this was working so far. I think I want to do bigger tires, though. I like the bigger tires. They just look better for the most part, to me. And you'll get more ground clearance. If I do it nice... It won't be low to the ground, but I mean... If I do the tire connection point at the same level as like the main floor bed like this, you get more ground clearance if you use bigger tires because, well, you just do. 2 spaces versus 1. And that's a little better for traveling around, especially if I'm in the pretty world. I'm not sure if this is going to be a full 4-wheel... Well, it'll be 4-wheel drive. That's the easiest thing to do, just to make it 4-wheel drive. It probably won't be 4-wheel steering. I'm thinking I actually want to do the suspension glitch in this one again for steering, because I like the way that works. Alright, how about we stick an engine right there. That'll aid in the balance a little bit, because the engines are pretty heavy. What do you think? Should we make just a quick little car this way? Let's do something on top of this. I'll build up a suspension glitch right now. Gah! It shot me out! Alright. Do one of those and one of those. And we need a suspension. Blah, blah, blah. And I like to always, I mean, you don't have to, you can just use regular blocks. But I like to use these in my suspension glitch building, because I think it just looks better with the suspension on it. Looks like it's supposed to be that way. Instead of just a square block with the harsh edges kind of sticking out. Blink. Blank. And you gotta do it on the end. Down. Down. There we go. And, oh, where'd my wood blocks go? I got rid of them. Why'd I do that? Oh, yeah, up the top. I knew that. I'm silly. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, only need one. There we go. Da, 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 da. There we go. I'll take off this excess because I don't need it. There we go. So, you know what? I got to put that back, don't I? These are still hooked up to the controller, so they'll work just the same. The bearings hook up, not the wood or any kind of block that you have. That's not what's connected to the controller. It's the bearing. So you can replace this as many times as you need, as long as you don't take off that bearing. Your programming for it will still be there. I know, I'm just putting these back. I'm not even going to put bearings on them. Just more testing. So much testing. Always the testing. It needs a wider base, though. It needs wider base. It's going to be a nice sports car. Definitely need to do that. All right, let's hook up steering to there. Steering to there. We might have to switch these if they're not hooked up right. But I bet they're probably right. Engine. 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 Got, oh, duh. We have to put bearings there. I derped. Sorry, guys. I derped. We don't have to power them necessarily, but we have to have bearings, or it'll just drag these tires. Off-road for again. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the chat. Thank you, guys. I love you. Number of first in the stream. Yes, you were first in the stream, Bill. You're awesome. Super drift muscle car. I could definitely do that. I do. I watch a lot of other YouTubers. I don't want to copy them completely. I like to do my own thing. Transforming blimp. Ooh! I never thought about doing a blimp. That's awesome. Alright, alright. New ideas. I like that. That's the first time anyone suggested a blimp before. That might be an easy one. There's a lot of area there. And I could just make it. I haven't gotten into flyers yet. I haven't gotten into many flyers. So let's make this. Let's do 4-wheel drive. Not four-wheel steering. Glitch steering. But in a light build like this, it works very well. Oh, I gotta take it off the lift first. Okay. Oh, I didn't hook up. Yeah, I need to do another button. Not even sure. It's not balanced quite right now. Let's throw it there. Now. What did I do? Out of there. That's the one I want. Connect that. What did I... Ah! See, that's something that happens a lot, too. They get crossed. So I gotta put that back. I gotta redo that. It happens. I derped. Gotta make sure you're grabbing the right one. So, good, good, good. Those have nothing yet. What else did I want to do? I think that's all good. I just need to connect that to the controller. Got the right one. There we go. And then we have this, which has been broken and fixed back. So that is going the wrong direction. Now it's going the right. 8 needs to be 180. I gotta fix stuff on the fly. 8, 180. Makes it a little hard to keep track of with all the spider webs in a small area, but if you want it to look good like this, flat and beautiful and streamlined, yeah, this is going to be ugly. Alright. Hey, now we've got a switch. Let's push the switch. I'm still on the lift. Dang it. No? Did it say the switch wasn't connected to anything? Did I not connect that? Ah, come on. You go on that one. Did that work now? What's going on? Why you no likey me? Switch. There. Okay, undo that. Maybe this one first? Does that need to be a thing? What the? Alright, you're going away. You're glitching. I don't know what's going on with you. I don't like you no more. There. You want to be closer? Is that what you want? Switch. Controller. What is going on? Alright, you know what? Something might have happened. I'm going to reset. You got to roll with the punches sometimes. Roll with the punches. Switch, controller. Did I just undo that one? Of course I did. You go there. You, switch. Yes, there. What the hell? Does anyone know what's going on? Is that why? Oh. Thank you so much. Who said that? Remove the green line. You're a genius. Ah, my scrat's going too good. Brent Batch. Thank you so much. I can't believe I didn't realize that. Alright. You are... he's breakdancing. Yes, he is. He's breakdancing. Alright. Let's try that again. I didn't realize I did that. See, what's broken now? Trying to do this all live, trying to work my brain too much. I can't think. Alright, what's not connected? What's the latest number? That's the one that was reconnected last. That would be 8 over here. It needs to go down that way. Is it not connected? Is it not? There it is. Goes 90. There. Now... Hey, there we go. So it stands up still. Where's that switch? Bloop. And does it drive? Steering works well. I have the engine turned down too far. More power. Arr, 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 arr. More power. I have something else wrong. You are going the right way. You are not. You are not. Go the right way. Go the right way. You are. That would be why. And we're off. Zoom out. Man, this suspension glitch is awesome. Definitely needs more power. This guy has the potential to be really fast. Let's turn it all the way up. Let's go for broke. And hopefully I won't break it. Oh, God! Oh, God! Maybe too much power. It needs more weight. That's what you... Oh, God. What do you think? Down 2? Down 2. Still in a lift. Ah, I gotta use my brains. There we go. And we're in. Look at him. Now that's a different kind of donut right there. That's brand new. That's a munchkin. That's a little donut. Now why? The whole thing looked like it was... Wow, look at that. The whole thing is just twisting. Look at those front tires. That is crazy. I don't know, but I like it. Looks a little bit like the Batmobile. Oh yeah! Am I gonna build a baby Batmobile? Oh God! Oh God! So hard to control. Oh God! Alright. Okay. Oh my God. Everyone calm down. Everyone take a chill pill. That was crazy. Oh man. Okay, so I do have good FPS. Thank you so much for saying that. Oh yang! I didn't know. Okay, I do have Discord. I didn't know there was a specific Scrap Mechanics Discord. I will check that out. Oops, not. Yeah, hashtag yeah. Alright, so let's stop. Well, I mean, we can't stop playing because it's just too much fun. But let's stop just playing and actually start with the Transformer parts. Oh my God, this thing is so fast. Alright, alright. On the lift. Alright, you're gone. Let's make the wheelbase the way I wanted it. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. Let's do a smaller bit. So that standing up works well. I might actually put a little bit more length on this, just so we don't have the front tipping anymore, because there will be more weight up front. But I will have that shift with the, yeah. I'm sorry for the quiet parts. There is a lot of thinking in this. I'm trying to think what I want to do. The suspension glitch, I don't want it there. I want it to be able to rotate. Let's get out of here. Nah. Oh, it's all breaking. Oh no! It's all gone! Unfortunately, with custom building, there is a lot of scrapping and going back and trying again. Not that this didn't work, it's just not what I wanted to build right then. Alright, 13 people watching. I love you. 75 question mark? Is that 75 frames? No way. Monster Truck will be next on my list. Yeah, I haven't done anything with the RC like version yet. You know how you can actually separate something from the main car and do like a remote control version? It'd be so awesome. I don't know. I don't know how I got... Is that what I'm at right now? 1,331 subs with 12 videos. I guess I'm just awesome. Oh, you have 75 frames usually? Usually if I'm not building crazy contraptions, I do too. But I noticed you. Oh yeah. Once I start building really complicated things, the frames just go down. The game needs a lot more optimization. Not that it's not. It's pretty. It's beautiful. but the math that goes on could be sped up. I'm not I am not by any means a graphic designer. I'm not a game developer. I don't know exactly how everything works, but I know the game has to do math to make everything work, and it has to think out the physics. There's a lot of physics in this game, and it doesn't always work perfect. When there's a lot going on, it just kind of makes the game go, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm so scared. All right, like I said, I wanted a wider wheelbase, so I don't know if I just want to do it like that. Again, we're just testing. Is that wider than my other one was? Oh, yeah, it is. I got plenty of space in there to do stuff. Not sure if I want the tires completely sticking out from the base. I could do wider feet, which would mean a little bit more stability. And then the tires only halfway out the main car, and that's a good look. So we can have a little bit of a, like a wheel well around it, because I'm not going to do suspension on this one. Because again, it does. Oh, maybe I will. No, not on this one. I'm sorry, guys. I want it to be nice and flat and stable. The suspension does even out the bumps on this terrain, but it also adds a little more computing to the game. And this is going to be more of a speedster. I'll go out to the flat area, which is hundreds of scrap mechanic yards in any direction. I think. I don't know where it is exactly. I'll find it. But there are some flatter spots where I can get this thing up to speed without too much damage. And if it flips, hell, it's fun. Why not? Alright, looking back at the chat again. Megatron first. Okay, you guys are arguing what I build first? Ah. Lowrider transformer, alright. That could be one of the things that it does, actually. I can use... Guys are making me think. Alright, I'm reading too much. I'm sorry. I got distracted by what you guys are writing. I thank you. Well, not for distracting me, but yeah. I thank you for being here. Alright, let's actually continue this. I like the way this is going. I want to make this wider. And I will take suggestions for things if somebody's got like a good suggestion. I can't read the chat all the time because, well, I'm trying to build and trying to talk and trying to think about maths in my head. Well, it's not so much math, it's angles, angular momentum and stuff like that. Stay in school, kids. Stay in school. You will use it eventually. I was always, I liked geometry. I liked thinking about stuff like that, stuff like angles and shapes and how they react in the world, basically. That's the kind of stuff, I mean, maybe you won't use trigonometry, or there's a lot of stuff you learn in math that you may not use, but it's good to know because maybe you'll get a job where you do use it. You'll be a really smart scientist type person. But for me anyway, I like thinking about the real world mechanics of things. And that is kind of what's in this game. Even this isn't a real world, but it's real enough for me. It's fun. And what if I do something like this? Get in there. Yeah. And when I paint it, it'll all look the same color. I really do love that paint tool. You can make things look a lot better. Some preaching, but it's true. Oh, yeah. Buttons don't cause a lot of collision, but it does a little. I haven't had too much problem with that. 3 modes is only possible if the first mode is what happens like the second it comes off the lift. Like there's a stationary, and then unless I do double the bearings and everything, so every joint would have like one or two, well, one bearing definitely, like 2 bearings, so it can do 2 functions, like go one way and then go the other way with being controlled by another controller. It'd be very, very complicated. But I am up to the challenge, and I might do it eventually. Let's get this back on the lift. I was going to show you something, but there's really no need. Okay, so basic frame so far. I want the Bat... you know what? I'm thinking about the Batmobile now. The way that looked. Open rear. I don't know. I like the way those front wheels turned. It was really cool. I'm thinking Dark Knight Batmobile, not the new Batman versus Superman Batmobile, which is also very cool. And I saw it. I saw the movie. No spoilers. I'm not one of those guys, but it was amazeballs. It was a lot of fun. And man, there are some major spoilers to be had, too. No spoilers in the chat either. Don't be that guy. Nobody do that. But right at the end of the movie, there's definitely a spoiler. But knowing the comics myself, I know it's not going to be permanent, said spoiler, but whatever. Make a boogie! Baja Boogie. Alright. Every time I pause on the screen here, it's because I'm looking over and checking the chat. So it's your fault. Alright. Actually, you know what? I want to make this... So let's disconnect that one. I want this to be wider. Let's add another. Add another. We got to make sure we don't run into too many collisions with things. Shouldn't really be a problem if everything's folding down or up from this stationary position. As soon as I put a bearing that way, so things will rotate out that way or out that way, then you can run into collisions with the other things that are working at the same time. But I'm not quite going to do that yet. I'm thinking mostly everything is going to be either that, so let's say it can rotate up that way and out of the way, like the hood, per se, or whatever's going to cover up this back, so it doesn't look like it's two separate things. We got to bridge the gap, but then when it turns into a robot, you need to fold those away so you have two separate legs. This is all the stuff you got to think about ahead of time. You can't just build a flat piece and think, oh, it's going to transform now. You got to put a lot of thought into it ahead of time. But I'm doing this on the fly, so we'll see what happens. That's the wrong one. Turn it that way. That's what I wanted. Alright, so that is almost even. If I go out one more, and then tire there. Let's see that on the other side. And let's check that wheelbase and see if I like it. Is that even? That is even. There. There. Alright. It's a lot wider than... I could technically fit 2 seats in here if I wanted to. But I don't want to. I want to fit transforming parts in there instead. Do a little roll cage up around the back. It's going to be an open cockpit like a Lamborghini. Got to have the suicide doors. So they'll come off of there. Something like that. And then that. And then that. So you see what's... Just with those 4 pieces. 2 blocks, 2 bearings. The bearing that's there will rotate this out a little bit. The bearing that's there will rotate this up, the whole thing. So that's out and then up. So that would be a basic suicide door. If we have it come out just a little bit, say like 15 degrees, just to like unhinge it, and then whoop, up in the air, go to like 60 degrees, not a full 90, not 75, that would be too much. 60 would look good, just enough so you can get... So this will be open, so there'll be a piece like, maybe a little higher, probably like that. That's almost 45. I mean, no, that's more than, yeah. So 60 would be perfect. 45 would be like that. 60 would be like that. And then you have plenty of room to get in to the car. That's a simple suicide door. There's also the double hinge version. So you'd start with, I'm not going to bother with the double hinge, but what it would do would be 2 bearings, one there, and then like another one on top of this. and that first one will swivel out, and then the second one will swivel in to counter it. So basically, this whole door just goes out one, and then you can spin it up. And that's another way to do a Lamborghini door, which looks really cool. But for a build like this, I think that's unnecessary. All right, I'm taking a look at chat, guys. Watch out. I'm taking a look at it. I want to do some with, how did I start YouTube? So many questions. So many questions. Gull wing doors. Ooh, like a DeLorean. I haven't done that yet. The problem with putting any kind of a roof over the steering, over the driver's seat, though, every time you jump off the seat, you get shot up into it. So a lot of my builds are going to have like sort of an open roof, so that doesn't happen. Because it's just really annoying when you have to crouch out, or you have to have the roof so tall above it. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Hear that? Choo-choo! There goes my train of thought. It's gone. Anyway. Yeah, you have to have the supposed roof so far above it that it doesn't look good. Let's just do this quick. I'll just show you. So there. That's just high enough for me to look good in there. And that's a good height for a roof, but then if I get out, I get shot out the top, and that's just kind of weird. You know? And I don't really like it. But then, of course, you could have hinges on this for the gull wing doors to swing up. Now, if I did a two-seater, one with the driver's seat on the left and the passenger seat on the right, and then a gull wings hinged in the middle, you could lift the door, and then when you pop out, you'd be fine. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of a DeLorean build coming soon, guys, definitely. I got to figure out how to make it fly well, though. I've seen a lot of flying stuff with other YouTubers. Add a missile launcher. It's not just, I mean, it is that easy, but it's not the theme of the build, just add missile launchers to stuff. Really? I like it, though. Liam Cookie Tarari? What? Tarelli! Yes. Anyway. Okay, Liam. I can't just add a missile launcher to everything. But I'd like to. Put the front wheels inward. Huh? What do you mean by that? Actually have them fold in when it transforms? Or... Oh, you want it more like a trike. Actually, I haven't done anything like that yet. It does make it a little less stable when driving, but actually the suspension glitch. But then that's not a sports car. That's like the Raptor, or what is it called? Yeah, there's something called a Raptor. It's like it's a three-wheel car. It's two wheels in the front and then one in the rear. And this is in the wrong mode. I want to go now. Let's do it this way. That way. Now I can delete it all. What? Why are you... Work for me! I want you to go away. And... Go away. There you go. Yeah, it's really high-powered. It's basically a really high-powered speed bike, but it's got two wheels in the front, so it's super stable. And it looks awesome! I want to do something like that. I will do that. So many ideas, so many ideas! Let's continue with this one, though, because we're getting way too distracted. Get rid of that. This was just for demonstration purposes. Back to what I was doing. I do like this wheelbase. It's probably going to drive really well. I do want... If we have the suspension glitch and we want it to work in both modes... Actually, no, you know what? I haven't set up already to make this work in robot mode, so yeah, it's gonna stand up and that'll be it. Yeah, so not a lot of movement when it's stood up because the tires are already on his knees instead of on his feet. So we're gonna forego that. What time is it? It has almost been 45 minutes already. I gotta actually show some work. I gotta go to school. I gotta show my work. I gotta impress the teacher. So let's get this done. Alright, buildy time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to look at the chat. Is it going to hurt me? There's some wings on the top. Who keeps on saying bye? Well, see ya. Have a good day. Ghost block glitch. I am intrigued. Alright, I'm going to have to look into that. Brent, you seem to be a scrap mechanic veteran. You know a lot of stuff here. You're helping me out, buddy. Tank turret. Nice. Alright. Where was I? Let's get back to this. So... Oh, I didn't think of that. Wait a minute. That isn't going to work. You have to go away. And you have to go away. Because... that will conflict when I make it go up. Ah, almost just... you go away. You go away. Can't believe I didn't think of that. I was just thinking aesthetics. I wasn't thinking transformery. Alright, this is still set up to transform. Oh, okay, I gotta connect those. Let's all put it on the same one. Let's make sure we don't not do the right one this time. There we go. Ooh, it jumped! Same thing there. Okay, so they'll just stay forward. Transform. So it doesn't stand up very tall. Now, what I want to do is wrap the steering glitch, which is going to be attached to the to the engine, and the engine itself, and flip them around and go underneath. That's what I want to happen next. So that is rather easy. Let's just take that off. Bloop. So we need one with a bearing. Another one with a bearing. No, bearing on this side. It's okay. Come back down. Come down and talk to me. Right there. Oh! We filled up a controller already, guys. See, it goes quick. So that's 10 bearings already. That's just for the basic standing up and then the folding out of the way of the engine that I'm doing right now. So if I place this... Can I get it right? There we go. Now that should be connected to that second one, which is all connected to... So the first will go down, the second will go down, and then around. Okay, so down, down. Let's make them happen. 9 and 10 are both going to be 90 down, or red. Let's see what that does. Did I turn them the wrong way? Yeah, I did. There we go. Actually, I can do that. Why is that? That's down. Should be more than 90. That can be... So 9 can be 180. That'll wrap around nicely. 9. 180. And watch it go quick. So it tucks right under. So now if we had... Let's put that back. If we had the suspension glitch box on top, just like I did before... we've got to turn this a different direction. Will it not let me build on top? No, it won't. I'm just going to do this then. Bloop, and then I can build off of that. No. There, there. there. It's being all glitchy on me. There we go. There we go. And it needs to be 4. So much. There you go. So. Ooh, you know what? Now that I think about it, this will be really good. This will be a good look. If we're doing something like a Lamborghini, this looks a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit like the top of a pretty cool motor. So, this will be the top, the showing through. Ah, I didn't do a roll cage, but you know what? I don't need it. I'm going to do it more compact. I think this looks cool. So, this will be our steering. There needs to be... So, if it's going to be a roll cage... Oh, I'm not actually absolutely sure if this glitch still works through blocks like that. It might have to be a solid block. It might have to be... Or this will work. I don't know. Well, we'll find out right now. But that's a cool look. I like that. For the top, for the exposed engine area. And then, alright, now you see what's going on here now. Instead of having the wheel wells come off of this, which wouldn't work, it would eventually, when it goes down, it would conflict with this tire. I can have them hinge off of this. Maybe they hinge straight up and then fold under. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'd have to figure some things out. But that's what this game is about. Figuring stuff out. Alright, let's see. Let's just do a quick test on this to see if this glitch is still going to work with pipes on the side instead of blocks. I'm not sure how it treats those. So, connect. Connect. Okay, that's quick and easy. We're off the lift already, so. Yep, still works. Alright. Wants to go one way more than the other. But, that's because there's a lot of friction because the tires aren't moving right now. When the vehicle is moving, you always get a lot more out of the suspension glitch because the friction is a little less because the tires have spin to them. And you can get a lot more movement. Okay, so now that that's on top, and it's going to rotate around completely. Ooh, we're going to have to change it a little bit. We're going to have to, because a full 90 degree is going to be too much now. But that's going to be a pretty good angle on the bottom for like his belly. Let's just see what happens. Yep, so that's going to stop there. So I'll change that so it's not. I like that. That's a cool stomach look. And then these will fold back all the way. And then probably hinge in the center to be shoulders and then come up and over. I think that's pretty cool. Ooh, you know what I want to do? I want to have these tires fold back. Because they're too wide right now. I'll have the entire thing fold back this way. That'll be a cool look. Alright, alright. Should I have them fold back or forward? Should they be giant knees? I think fold back. Fold back would be best. Alright, so let's do that. So what I have to do that... So, let's go back down. Or actually, let's... One thing at a time. This... So the 9 going 90 is too much. I think 9 going 45 would be perfect. 9, oh, not 180, so it's less. 90 wouldn't be enough, so let's split that. 150? What does that look like? The same. Let's back it off till it actually does something and then go one notch up. Because I don't want... There we go. And that should be perfect. I like that. Let's get these out of the way so you can see a little better. So that's kind of our belly slash cod piece, if you want. You know, the lower part. And then I will be in the chest. And then everything from the front of the car will split left and right. And then hinge up. And then we got to make some kind of arms out of the front of the car. We'll hinge up. Definitely going to do some more in the back, too. Just figuring my way through stuff. It's not a beautiful, perfect build. It's not like I've got hours and hours and hours to spend on it. I'm trying to do this quick. But, so let's put that back down. Actually, let's put it on the lift. Oh, that didn't work right. Oh, he did a belly flop. Back on the lift. Yeah, because I got no tires. So, to make those rotate backwards, what was that? That's going to be there, there, and there to get the tires in the same exact spot. Or we could just do it one farther out, which is perfectly fine with me. So there, they're one farther back. And now they'll rotate out of the way. Yeah. Okay. I was on the right run, right? Yeah, I was on the right one. Bearing, tire. I did put a bearing in there, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Starting on controller number 2. Let's put that there. Where's that other one? You go there. And what speed? I like all my controllers to be on the same speed, so when you push the button, everything happens in the same amount of time. Like if you put a delay on one, that same delay will go through the other one, so you can time everything out a lot better. If one's faster than the other, then the sequences can get very messed up and very confusing. So we want it to rotate back, so that's switched on that. No. Rotate back. That's right. And then we need to switch this one. That's right. So 1 and 2. What was the speed on this? Right in the middle almost. Like right there. That's perfect. Rotate 90. Rotate 90. That'll give us a little more weight towards the back also. Let's see what that does. Where's that button? Bloop. Why did you not rotate? Did I connect him to the wrong bit? Why? Why did you not rotate at all? Alright. Testing will commence. Oh! I know. I'm silly. I'll put those back. I just figured it out. Somebody probably already wrote it in the comments. Told me how much I derped. So, I didn't connect. Let's put this back down so everything's easier to see. Oh, that's going to happen every time, isn't it? Because that hits first. That's something I'm going to have to... That's where you adjust the timings. Okay, we'll do that next. But what I forgot to do was this switch wasn't connected to that controller. Come on. Come on. That switch, yes. There we go. Now it'll do that controller also. And now it'll work. Once it's off the lift. There you go. They rotate backwards. I like that. Now it's not quite as wide. That's kind of fun. Alright, ooh, but now I can't see where's the switch? Blurp. Ah, tried to sit on me. Alright, so this is what the timings are all about. So 9 and 10 need to happen after the other stuff. So then they'll go first when it goes in reverse, which I'm perfectly fine with. So 9 and 10, not 135 here. Let's do it here. That may be too far back. One notch might do it, but and let's put that back. 0, 0. There we go. Okay, I bet you this fixes it. Bloop. And then that. Oh yeah. No. All right. All right. More problems. That's okay. That's okay. What are you trying to do, car? You're confused. Go home, car. You're drunk. Alright, so I figured out what I need to do. Nope, I almost took rid of that controller. That would have been bad. This one needs to be on a third. So, like, the game waits a certain amount of time in between each one, so it staggers and goes through them in order. So that's why all the controllers have to be on the same speed, so they're all following the same ticks, basically. So those need to be third. This needs to be second. And let's see what that does. Bloop. Ah, still not. I always forget. There we go. There we go. Down under. And close it up. See? Now, when it does it in reverse, it should be the exact same thing. Or it could do a complete flip. There's just too much weight right there. Too much weight. Alright, alright. We'll work on that. One thing I can do to fix that is a little more length on this, and it will work because I move the tires back. And I could do the unfolding foot maneuver that I do to make it a little longer so you get that wider base in the beginning. But I don't know, it's swinging this thing around is just too much for it. I could make that a lot easier. I think I want to make it a lot easier. What do you guys think? You had no school today. Yay, Alex, congratulations. Alright, let me do that. And now I can actually go over to the other screen and actually scroll through. So many comments. Oh my god. You just found the Stram? Yeah, you found the Stram, Michael. Or Mikhail? Yeah. 20 peoples! Good lord, there's 20 peoples here! Alright. I gotta stop focusing on the chat because it's distracting me. You guys are distracting me and with your awesome. Yeah, he is. Alright, so back to where I think I want to do this yet again. Oh boy. But yeah, it's gonna happen. So let me do it in one shot. And, oh, come on. Hold the button. Why do you not work? There we go. Boom, gone. Oh, God. My car fell apart. So, since that has a lot of weight to it, how about, ooh, should I? Will it work right in the middle? Ooh, okay, this will be a quick test. This will be a fun little test. So, another quick tip. If you do this, change your center of gravity. Now when you take it off the lift, it's going to look derpy for a little bit. But then when you put it back on, it changes where it puts the lift. So now it's not right in the center, right where I want to work. So how about we do our suspension glitch under here? We should have plenty of surface area, so not disconnect from that. Yep, that'll be fine. So gone, 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 gone. So we don't need to flip the suspension glitch around so it won't mess around too much. Again, I'm just not sure about clipping through the controllers. We'll see. We shall see. Burp, 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 burp. It's just that simple. Try her again. Not sure if they have clipping issue through controllers. Nope. Oh, she still works. Oh my god, look at her go! Ah, yeah. Alright, that solves our center of gravity and weight problem. See, it's always new ideas, always different ways to do things. So yeah, she's nice and thin. God, should I try to make a car that's literally only one thin? I did the two thin, which was pretty good. No, we're doing the Lamborghini. We're gonna build this up. I'm just making a base first. So now we can get rid of that. Now without all that crazy weight flopping around on top of this engine, let's check it now. What the hell? Why? No switch. Oh yeah. Wait, why is there no switch? I don't know. Switch. Meet driver's seat. Yay! There we go. And that flips around. I can actually make it flip around more now. Jump off. So that was what, number 9? It goes to a full 180 now. There we go. Up underneath. So that looks a little better. It's a little flatter of a back instead of an engine sticking out. But I will have some kind of a shoulder going with these. Okay, so that's a basic standing robot. His arms are sticking straight out. He's walking like a zombie right now. I still like that timing, though. I'm going to keep that exactly the way it is. Stand up. Switch everything around. You know what? Actually, I can do both of those on the same because they're not gonna interact at all. Just to speed it up a little bit. So what? That was this one doesn't need to be on a third. Oh, it's on the second. These are on the third. There we go. Not on the third. On the second. 90. 90. There we go. There we go. They'll go the same time, and then it squats down. Alright, alright. You know what? I think these legs need to be a little longer. It needs to stand up taller. So let's get rid of this. That means I'm going to have to redo some stuff, but if I do that, and then that, to make them meet, and then I do it here, it will mean there's less foot up front. But I can fix that with a like a toe that goes down, and that would be pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, nope, not that. There we go. Yeah, it's not connected to anything. And this won't balance it because that's heavier. So let's go back to the first controller. Now you're the new number 10. Goodbye. There might be a slight clipping issue with the way these two meet in the middle, but I don't think it'll be too bad. If I get the timing right, there won't be any problems at all. So this, it's only two more taller, but that adds up. It'll be a little taller. It'll be better. It'll give me more room to work. Okay. There we go. Same thing on the back. Whoa, whoa, where is it? I can't see it. There we go. Now I can see it. Is that right? Oh, that's right. I bet you're going to be the new number 10. Where's that controller? There it is. Bloop. Okay, so that's down, so this needs to go that way, so that's right. And this one needs to be switched, and they both need to be 90. 90 turn are both 90. Okay, so you want to try it again? You think I did it right? Nope! I did it so wrong. Well, you know what? Easy to fix, though. Watch this. I had him switching the wrong way. Bloop! Ah! Oh, you don't like that, do you? Bloop! There you go. On the lift. Try it again. Bloop! Oh, off the lift. There we go. That's right. So now it goes a lot more forward. I do want to put... so he's got feet that stick out the front, but he's got a lot more that goes out the back, which looks a little weird. So how about I double hinge this to fold up? I think that might look good. So let's get rid of that there, and we'll put it the hinge there. But it's a double hinge, so you're going to go there, there, and there. Because if you do just one hinge, the most it can go is 90, maybe a little bit more, but then it'll start contacting the blocks and start causing all kinds of trouble. So if you do a double like this, is that the same length? That is the same length. There we go. But of course, it keeps on adding more stuff. But that's how you make it look good. So we're on to controller number 2 now, right? So 1. I'm sorry, 3. Wait, how does 3 and 4? Yeah, that's right. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So cut it off here. Yep, is that right? Where's those bearings? Line it up. So it's on the outside. It was on the outside of that one, so there. Is it the outside or the inside? It was on the inside. I remember building on the inside, so put that back. I want them to look the same. Bearing. 2 blocks. Bearing. More blocks. That's right. There we go. And connection. It's going to be 5 and 6. Blurp. And blurp. Okay. So. Needs to go that way. Needs to go that way. That's right. Needs to go that way. Needs to go that way. Okay. So all 4 of these. 3 through 6 all need to go 90. But I want them to stay down for a little bit so it helps stabilize. So 3 and 4. What happened to 1 and 1 and 2 disappeared out of that? There it is. Wow, that was weird. Alright, anyway. So I will put a delay on these because I want them to stay flat for a bit and then go to 90 to fold up and be the foot. Because you want that stability during the initial transformation, and they'll fold up just like that. Look at that. That looks a lot more like a normal foot now. Let me see my button. There we go. They'll fold back out, give you the stabilization, then it'll fold like that. Beautiful. Now that also means that I can't put anything on top of this, but I wasn't really planning on it anyway, because that's where the tires are going to go. Or if anything, that's where the block, well, the whole thing's going to lift up and lift off of this bottom plate. So I wasn't going to plan on putting anything on this anyway, so that'll be fine. Make the knee half bend. Oh, all right, like a mech. You're right. I just happened to look over. I think I might do that. If I do it bend backwards, it'll look like a mech. If I do it bend forwards, it'll look like a man. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. So, easiest way to do that is to actually have it in its mode. The knee is pretty high. I don't know. So what was this? So that would be 4 and 1. That's on the first one, I know that. So 1, instead of 90, let's do 75. And 4, instead of 90, let's do 75. Whoop! I knew it was going to do that. So that's a backwards bend. And then I'd correct with the other rotation. Now I want to do a frontwards bend, so it's going to go more. I'm just going to work with it on its back like this. I don't care. So 105, that's just a little bit. 105, just a little bit. So it's going to jump. Good! I knew it was going to do that. So then we need to move 2 and 3. Right? Yeah, 2 and 3 back by 15 degrees also to correct. That was this one. So 2 is not a full 180, so back 15 degrees, so that's 165 and 165. Or I went the wrong way. Okay, never mind. That is this first one, right? Yes. I derp, so 135, 135. What the hell? Why is it going more? Did I select the wrong one? No. It's 2 and 3, right? 2 and 3. Did I have it right the first time and I derped? 65, 65. 180 would be that. Oh, I need to correct more than. I'm a silly. 180, and then more than 180. 95. That's right. Alright, back on the lift. Fix it. Start it. Shake it up. Put it in the pot. There we go. Knees are a little bent. Nah, we can do more than that. And it helps center it some more. I kind of like that. The more I do this, though, the more it's gonna conflict with those tires. And I think that might actually be it. I could do them back all the way a lot more, but then that would keep on moving my center of gravity more forward. I want to move it more back. But, yeah, that's fine. Can I still get at this button? And she's a car again. Alright. What time are we at? Oh my god, I've been doing this for an hour and 16 minutes. Good lord. She's derp. Hey, I'm not a she. But I do derp every once in a while. I'm still humans. Stream complete. Did it cut me off? I gotta check something. Am I still streaming live, guys? Guys, am I still there? Did YouTube cut me off? Nope, I guess I'm still here. Alright, never mind. I'm sorry. Stream resumed. I guess it paused for a second. I needed to put a break in it because I was doing for too long. To us you are. Alright, I don't know. What's I looked over quick and it said stream complete. I was like, oh, what happened? This is my first. I'm online. All right, good. This is my first time doing a stream, so I'm still kind of working my way through stuff. Not exactly sure how everything works. Yep, indeed. All right. Back to it. All right, where were we? Now we need to start moving these up and making them pretty. So right now, thank you, Snoopy, who's also watching my stream. That shows up in the stream, so don't do that. Alright, I put the bearings on the outside of that. Yep, so this is something I can build off of. Right there. So everything that is going to be stationary on top of this platform is going to be built off of this block and this block. I can do a little more. No, I don't want to do more in front. I don't want to do... Now I'm off. What is going on? My streaming software is still going fine. I'm using OBS, Open Broadcast Software. Have no problem there. Cut off again. I don't know what is going on. It says stream resumed again. I think it's just YouTube derping. See, I'm not the only one that derps. YouTube is derping too. Or maybe it's cutting... I don't know what's going on. Yeah, everyone's loading apparently. Maybe you can hear this, maybe you can't. I'm sorry, but I'm going to just keep on building and hopefully it'll catch up. Sorry, guys. Yeah. It's buffering. Alright. Back to building. Less distractions. It says stream resumed even though it's just buffering. Well, you know what? I am also recording this at the same time, so if the YouTube version of the recording of this isn't good or is buffered or it's all terrible, I can upload the actual recording that I have. Alright, so there's definitely problems. No! I'm going to write something quick. My internet is usually pretty good. I didn't know there was an HD option. BRB, peoples. I don't know what's going on, but maybe it's just too much for the system. Alright, how about now? Give it a second to reload. Come on, stream, what's going on? No, why? Stream option. Alright, hey! Hey, are we back? Oh my god. Oh, yes, maybe? Are we back? Back again? Oh my god, I don't know what happened there. Maybe it just... I gotta check all my settings. No mic! No! Why no mic? It's back. Okay, am I really no mic, or is that somebody just trolling? Because my OBS software shows my mic. Okay. Wow. I don't know what happened there. I think maybe it was too much. There's a mic. Thank you so much, Snoopy. Just too much for YouTube or my computer, or I don't know. I've got Verizon 70. Oh, look at all them smiley. Oh, wait. Sad, angry, and then sad, and then happy. All right, that's great. I'm so sorry it took so long. I actually had to restart twice. For some reason, it wasn't working. But I think we're back. I think we're back. I think I'm going to do it for maybe another hour and a half tops. Maybe go to 4. Oh, wait, it's 2:30. All right, maybe go to 5. I don't know how long you guys can really watch me. Just jump around and do things. I think it's silly. I think you guys are silly. Silly, awesome. All right. Let's get back to doing this now. So that is going to rotate upward. Oh, so I can't... Yeah, I got to change this slightly. This can't be here. I want it to rotate. But if it rotates off that same hinge right there, it's going to have a lot of confliction issues. If it rotates up, I could have it bend a couple times. Nah, I don't know. You'll watch all night? Well, thanks a lot, buddy. Why can't you believe I've done this? Werewolf King, I guess that's an official shout out. Shout out to Werewolf King. Cool name, by the way. Very nice. Is there a werewolf queen out there? Or maybe a prince or a princess? Who knows? Alright, I am keeping these open so I can access them. I could fill that in eventually and I can access them from underneath, but it's a lot easier to do it from the top right now. Same thing on the other side. And I do have just the one switch right now. I might add a radio and a horn and some other silly things. Who knows? But let's get this standing up and looking like a robot the right way first. So I want to get rid of... I don't want that there. I want that there. And then we'll have it hinge off of this. Yeah? Yeah. So we'll have the front hinge off of that. And that. And go that way. And go... Only one wide. That way. That looks good. That looks good. Is that my same wheelbase as it was before? I know it's in a little bit, but I mean the length. Yeah, actually, no, I want to tuck it. No, no, that's how we can tell it was right up against this. Derp, derp. So, get rid of that. So, and I want, do I want to put a double hinge there? I don't know. So many things to do. So these will be my new building anchors, and they won't cause any trouble. I can build off of that, no problem. And that'll still hinge. It'll hinge up. Yeah, I'm going to do a double hinge. And then the shoulders will be the tires, and then we'll have something hinge off of the tires to be the arms. Well, not the tires themselves, but, you know, the same arm that the tire is on. So, that would be... So we got to do another hinge there. We know we need 3 more. So if I do a hinge on the a bearing, which makes a hinge on the inside, so 3. So that's back out to where we were before, right? Yep. Now there's a lot of, I want it out there. Wow. Yep, that's the right wheelbase. But I'm not just going to stop it like that, because that looks silly. But that will be the shoulders. If I hinge that up and up, I just want to see what this looks like first. And then I can bring something off of that easily. That would be all crumpled together. Well, not crumpled together. Stacked and everything to be the hood. And that can be the arms. Alright, alright. Let's see, let's see. So, let's link it up and see what it does. So, are we still on the second? Yeah, we're on the second hinge. So, that, there, that, there. Ooh, we're quickly filling this up. So, that will be 90, and so will that. I like that. Still got the right speed. No, I don't want that other one 90, actually. I don't want it a full 90. So, 7 will be 90. I'll put them both to 90 because I don't remember which one I wanted. 8 is going to be not full 90. 8 will be 75 to give a little more upward arc and be a taller shoulder. Burp. Just like I said, that is a perfect spot for a shoulder. And then the arm will come off of that. I like the way that looks. And if there are some hood pieces on, like, oh, that's going to be the bottom. Why does that look so... Oh, it does have to go up higher. Yep, because we're coming in contact with the invisible part of the driver's seat. That, unfortunately, is how it works in this game. The driver's seat is, according to the game, a full block. Even though it is curved in right there. From the model, you can tell. So, let's get back off that. Let's lift that up a little bit. The shoulder can be a little taller. That's fine. So, that was that one. So, it's not even 75. It's going to be 60. How's that look? Does that fix the problem? Yes, it does. Now it's straight. I could do it from the other side. It would give me a lot more room. I'm going to do that. Okay, go back down. Go back down. Oh, where's your button? There's your button. Why is there so much of a delay on that? Oh, yeah. Because that's also the same controller that works the bottom feet, and there's 2 spots of delay. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I am going to swap this. Oh, you fell down. And I want this on the other side. I was worried a little bit about coming in contact with whatever I'm coming off of this, but I'll come off straight off of this, and that'll be fine. I can probably go up 1 higher, and that'll give me plenty of space to put the hinges for the suicide doors. Within that space is plenty of space, so that'll be fine. And then it'll out a little bit and then up. And actually, I think I want to put a row across the bottom. I could make this into the... See, I don't know what I want to do. There's so many options. As I'm building, my brain is just always going. Different things to do. That's why that last one, well, not the doggy. I mean, that was, I knew what I was doing the whole time there. I had to do that for, what was it, Adam something? Yeah, I had to do that. I thought that was a great idea. I had to do a doggy bot, which was insane and took me all day yesterday. Like, literally all day. It was a lot of work. Okay, do I have a bearing in there? Give me a bearing. You need to go in there. And then you need to go like that. Yes. So now that rotates up. Right, where is this bearing? Oh, so I can't have that there. You have to go, and you have to go. But that'll slot in there perfect. Yes, it will. And I can actually turn it back to 60 the way I wanted it. Let me reconnect it to that one. So now it's going the right way. Going the right way. So that goes 90. And then 8 goes 60. And now we won't run into any trouble with the tire or the arm hitting the driver's seat anymore because it's farther out. Oh, wait. We can still put another notch on that. Boop. Bearing. Boop. boop. There we go. That's correct. Let's see what that looks like. We got the floppy one, but that's fine. Ooh, I like that. I do like that shoulder. I do. Alright, back down. Now that is... We can definitely do some decorative blocks on top of this, because this is the front, and without these decorative blocks, it might look a little kind of negative. Let's see what this looks like. This will look pretty cool. If I do all these, and maybe a couple of these in between if it doesn't. Let's do one of those, do the same thing from the other side, one of those, and one of those, and then one in the middle. Perfect. There we go. So that'll be the front of the leg now, and that'll look pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, yeah, getting into the decorative. That looks awesome. It needed more girth to it. It just looked too thin and wimpy. Now it looks a little better. That's pretty cool. I like that, but I am going to make it pipes instead of the angle pieces. Back down. That looks good. I likes it. I do like the way when this is folded up, it looks like a chest kind of sticking out. Nice. I just need to keep on adding. And maybe I'll have something from the middle here fold down also. Because I don't have, I mean, looking at the engine underneath looks okay. But I really did kind of want that suspension glitch showing underneath. But it was just too much weight to flop around. It doesn't work properly. So something from the hood, which is going to be up in the middle of this, can fold down and be the new stomach. And that could be kind of cool. That would look cool. Alright, so where was I? Let's change this to... Oh, I already got rid of the pipe. Pipe. Usually I wait till after to do the decorative parts. There we go. But, I don't know. This just spoke to me. I had to do it. Oh, no, let me jump over. So it was all the way there. And you go all the way there. And you go there. And you there. And you there. And now I gotta get out of the way. And you there. And you there. Nice. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. I can't do anything with the front of this one because that'll impede the bottom of the car. So I gotta leave that the way it is. Same thing with the back of this. Same thing with the bottom of this. The top of this I might be able to do a little bit with, but that'll get into the... I might put a notch onto it. I don't know. I don't know. I just have to see. I don't know. Every time I boo my builds. I boo my builds. Every time I do my builds, it's always changing and evolving throughout. Oh, I started to say something and then I completely derped on it. What I was starting to say before was the go-kart build that I ended up doing. I wanted to build like a truck, a nice big truck. But then I started building, and I just kind of did that little cage area, and then the way that the stomach flipped around, and it flipped on top, and it just looked so much like a mech, and it was a very small, compact way that I started it, that I just had to transfer over and just make a go-kart instead. I just needed to. That's the way it needed to be. So, let's set up this other one the same way. Back on the lift, so those... bearings to go straight again. And you... Oh, okay. Bye. Bye. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And you're good. Okay. Let's do this same little build-up thing. I like that. Got to make sure you're attaching it to the block that you want to attach it to, though. Like if I... This versus this is actually a big deal. This will be on the foot. Bleep. See when I... And then this would be on that little bit of a difference right there. On the side, So watch. If I make this stand up now, one of those blocks will be stuck to the foot. My button. Okay, when I'm not in the lift. See that? You got to make sure you're attaching it to the right thing. That will be the bane of your existence if you're trying to build something and you attach it to the wrong block by accident. Oh, it sucks so bad. It really, really does. Alright, let's go back down. Give me that switch. Give me that switch. Burp. And let's attach these. Oh no! Well, yeah, because we put it back in a lift to underp it. And how many more spots do we have left in this controller? I think we're on 8, weren't we? Yep, so 2 more and that'll finish it up. So that's 20. That's 20 bearings right there. 1 and 2. Alright, so they both need to go up and up. 9 is 90. 10 is 60, I believe we did the other one. 9 is 90. 10 is 60. Alright, yeah. Let's do it from inside this time. Well, we gotta get it off the lift first. And that's a cool start. It definitely needs something down the middle, though. It needs something for, like, a belly. It's very empty down there. Kind of want to, well, I don't know. I like that, though. I like that. You see this, guys? It's a minor thing, but it bothers me. See how those blocks are not perfectly in line? That's because one block is colliding with the other. So, and then it doesn't make a good look. It's because those aren't, it's not all the way to a 90 degree. But I want it to be up like that. So I just got to change something else around. So let's go back down. Fold the feet so it don't fall over. Okay, so easiest way to change that is actually with a pipe. They don't have as much of a collision. Of course, that means I'm going to have to redo this. But that's just going to be... Now, you want to pipe it the whole way? Yeah, why not? I'll pipe it the whole way. It'll look good. Oh, no, actually I'm not. Yeah, because I want to be able to attach more things to it. And it just makes it a lot easier to start with a block because, I mean, I can use the pipes that have the separate side also right there. So you can have something coming off of it on one side also, but then you have to go back and delete the other one, and that'll make your project break anyway. And so it gets a little tiresome. So if I do this, it'll start the right way. All my bearings are still connected, not the tires. I don't have them connected to anything. So let's goodbye. Use the pipe. Then these. Oh, you don't go there. Stop it. There we go. There we go. And again, all the bearings are still connected. So let's see what that looks like. See if it does the same thing. I'm not on the lift. There you go. Now when I zoom in, you see you don't barely anything. There is still a little bit of a shift, but it's not as much as it was before, and I can live with that. I can live with that. So that is a good start to it. And then we'll have something rotate down from the middle and take care of that empty spot underneath the seat there. And then we got to start coming off of where the tires are to come down and make some arms. We'll probably have it go up one more. Yeah, let me do this. Probably have it come off of here, go out a little bit more, and then it'll hinge and go down. Probably off of this one because it's the widest point. Yeah. Getting that to work right, though, that might be difficult. Alright. Back down. I'm reading the comments again, guys. I'm sorry. I'll edit footage. What did you comment? Tank turret. Okay, who keeps on yelling tank turret? Stop it, Alex. I could add some weapons on the arms, definitely. Again, like I said in my other build, I would love for them to add like little guns, even if they don't really work. I mean, actually shooting little, I don't know, even smaller projectiles out of something maybe that thin. But I mean, they have a lot of decorative pieces. They have a lot of home decoration pieces, like potted plants and sinks and stuff like that. But yeah, no ammunition or anything, nothing like that. That would be a lot of fun. They're still adding a lot of stuff to this game, optimizations and parts alike. So there might be some in the future. We'll just keep playing, and we'll see what comes up. And I really do enjoy the fact that this game is sort of in beta / alpha. Let's do one of these, one of those, because I'm gonna put something in there. Because I really like going on, and it's like, oh, there's something new. They added something. It's kind of fun. Same thing with Ark. Ark is, they're always updating. They're always changing things. Almost always for the better. I will say almost always, because sometimes it's weird. Sometimes they'll get rid of something that we kind of like a glitch or something. I hope they never get rid of the steering glitch thing, though. You hear that, Scrap Mechanic devs? Never get rid of this glitch. It's so much fun. But, alright, so what were we doing? Let's get back to this. Can we start making, I don't know, arms or doors? What do you think, guys? If we start doing the doors, we're starting to put on the body of this thing. This is just like the main frame right now. I think I'm going to go do arms. I want to figure out how I want to do these arms. So, what did I say? I want to come off of this a little more. So if I do that, and that, and that. Now you got to remember, this is going to be under here. This is going to be the front of the car. So we need to start thinking about how we want it to look. And actually, I think I want... Look at all those emojis. That's crazy. Oh, guys, you guys are fighting. Arm, doors, arm, doors. I don't know. I'm doing the arms. I'm doing the arms. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough space or time to do, like, elaborate hands on these ones, but I'll do what I can. There you go. There's the arms done. No, I'm joking. I'm going to have to start getting into another controller. We've got 2 controllers full already on this little thing. It's so crazy balls. So crazy. Alright. So, is that out far enough? Yeah, I like that. So, I actually want to start thinking about what I want my skin of my car to actually be made of. Alright then, since I've got all these people in here and they're awesome. How many people do I have? Oh my god, 16. I love you guys. I can't... Turret arms, definitely. I can put it up to you. What should I build? Because right now this is the frame. This is the lower part. This is what you're not really going to see much. I mean, you're going to see the bottom of this, but I can actually change that out if I want. You'll see this from the outside. All this other stuff you won't really see from the top of the car. If I'm going to start getting into what's going to be the arms, which is also going to be the hood, I have to start thinking about what I want the outside of the car to be made of. So, what do you think, guys? Let's do this. This will be fun. I'll put options, tile, brick, the orange blocks again. So what do we think? We got 1. We've got 2. We've got 3. We've got the bricks. 4. We've got the orange blocks, which I use the staircase blocks. I really, really like these because they go with that, and you can use all those 45-degree angle parts, and they look good. Now, I could use the 45-degree angles with the other ones and then paint them so they look the same. Ooh, actually, I don't know what this does. I gotta check something quick. A lot of things when you paint them, yeah, they still keep the stripes. So if I use that, I can paint it, but it'll still be striped. That's weird. That's one thing I definitely noticed with these. It paints, but just a stripe. You can't exactly paint the whole thing. So let me take that off. So let's see, what other options? We can do the beams, which don't cover as well, but there are a lot of options for it. So, not that one. All right, guys, what do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or these together, 6. Orange tile, orange. No, tiny arms. Yeah, tiny arms. Let's put that back again. I like that. Here's the little tiny arms. And this one's derped. This one's lopsided. My arm is lopsided. No. 3. We've got 1 for the tile. I'm seeing a lot of orange block. 3 and 5. Ooh. If I use them in a good way, I don't even have to paint it. That would look pretty cool. 3 and 5. You know what? Ninja Skull. 9,000. I think you win this one, buddy. I like that look. So it'll be the orange blocks, which mean the angles, which I can look good, and which also means all this other stuff. I love the staircase steps. All these staircase pieces are very cool, and they all go in the same theme. So that, and I will use the tile. I haven't done anything with the tile yet. Medium weight, so it's not super heavy. This is lightweight, so is that. The iron blocks are heavyweight. What is this? This is medium weight. I could put this on there now and it would look good. I think I like that. How about I do... Oh, no! Oh, I totally derped. I forgot that what was there. So let's see if I do this, and that there. And then can I fit the other one? Can I fit another one in? No. I can if I extend the wheelbase one more, but I don't want to. But that's good up front, and then we need to put this back. Oh my god, I can't believe I derped like that. Why didn't you warn me? Oh, guys, why? Alright, so it came off. I need to do a metal block. Metal block. Nope. Bearing. Metal block. Bearing. I can't believe I was that silly. Now, which one was this in? It wasn't the first. I believe it was the second. Are we short here? Yeah, we are. So, I'm so silly. Now, you gotta go away. No, go away. Can I not do it with this tool? Go away. Go away, go away, go away. I don't want to be reminded of how silly I was. Okay. Connect there. Connect there. Now they're both supposed to be that way, that's perfect. Okay, they were both 90 degrees, but there was a delay, wasn't there? Grimlock, oh my god, that'd be awesome. I believe they were the full delay, 3 and 4, just like that one, so... There we go. Did I break it? Did I break all the stuffs? So there was still... No, we're up to 10 on that one. Oh, we need to start getting in another... not connected. First, we're going to adjust the speed so it's perfect. Let's do that on this one, too. I get a feeling we're going to use all these controllers, guys. I just keep on going. I keep on building. So, wait, those are all connected. Those are all connected. Now, the next one to start connecting would be that, which would be the hinging down from the front. And the hinging of the arms. So let's connect this one. Let's do the front one there. Alright, that'll work. So that'll keep that straight for now. I want to just test and make sure this still works. Yeah, it works. Okay. So that's fine. I undid my derp. But I do want to... can I even do this? I'm going to have to break this one too, aren't I? Because that's right where... Oh, no, it isn't. Alright. Is it? Okay, here's a weird little thing you can do. I want to make sure this doesn't break. So I'm going to build a little scaffolding like around it to ensure that that block doesn't fall off when I detach it from here. But then I can break that after. Let's see if what I did anything. If I take that off. Nope, still did it. No! Alright, so I have to do it anyway. You are useless! You did nothing! Dang it. Wait, what is that bearing connected to? Nothing, isn't it? Because I took it off. I should have come off from the other side. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to do. We'll start with this. Nope. Go the way I want you to. Yes, on the outside. Looks are good. I like the look of that. I mean, it's a little see-through from the top, but from the side, it looks cool. It looks like a running board that would be on a car, and I think that looks cool. And it'll lower the weight a little bit, but I believe the weight for these feet is fine. It seems to be standing up fine. It's not topsy anymore because we adjusted the speed just right. So, blurp, let's do that and do this whole thing again. But, you know, from doing it over and over, you get faster at it. Yay. I think it was that long. If I'm wrong, I can just chop off the end of it. Okay, so reconnect. Yet again. Oh, where am I? Second one, right? Yeah, so there. And there. And there. And there. So now they are the new 9 and 10. 9 is... So 10 is... they're both 90, I knew that. And it's on a third delay. Both 90... Third delay. Done. Okay, who's... Oh, yeah, you're moving. Alright, let's see if... Oh, I did it just right. Alright, let's fold her back up. I can just get in and do it. Okay. I might actually... Now that it's gotten a little heavier, too, I might be able to speed them up a little bit. But we'll try that when it's all said and done. And then we'll see if I can move things around. So this is our nice flat transforming body so far. We don't have arms yet, but that's going to come off of this. So let's continue with the arms. Do I have the pieces I want? Yeah. So I wanted to start going with the... no, orange pieces along the bottom. That's where the weight comes in too. So that's going to be showing from the front. Is that too far? Yeah, that's too far. Orange pieces on the front. Let's do one more. Oh, I still need more wood. No paint for now. What did I do? Double on that. Oh, that's because there was a bearing in there. Silly. I'm so silly. There we go. Now, and then put one of these on the end, and those on the end. So that will start to be like the front bumper almost. Now, off of that, I want a nice, steep, angled hood. So there's enough space here for us to angle it back more than 90, so it'll go straight back like that. And then we'll come over, and we'll do the same thing on the other side, and it should look pretty cool. So let's... And then that'll be slightly... that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Now, you know what? I want to start with it up. Nope. Come on. Do it. Oh, there you go. That's kind of the angle I want. That's perfect. That's a cool look. And this will also be... no, wait. Can I get that in there? Oh, it makes it want to derp a bit, but that's still fine. If I... why is it like hovering? I love that. Get on the lift. Let me show you this. So you would think... Oh, yeah, it's not going to do it because... alright. Well, anyway, what I wanted to say was you would think it would lay flat because it's a perfect 45-degree angle and would lay flat, but for some reason, like friction between the pieces or the way the game sees the pieces, there's a little bit of a... There's always a thin layer of air in between and, like, friction. It's weird. So... So you're going to see those other pieces. I'm going to start over with this. So let's make this one an orange piece too, because you will be able to see it. Oh. So when it's closed like that, and fall. Okay, don't fall. I'll make you fall. And this is one of the ones that will make, by default, it will be at a 45-degree angle. Which way, though? I probably should have checked. So that's right, actually. By default, it'll be a 45 towards red. So that makes it like that. Now, you'd think... I mean, it lets you place it, and when you do... Oh, it didn't move at all. All right, all right. So that is a steep angle front... All right, so... If I... Again, this isn't going to stay this way, but I'm trying to picture... No, you don't go there. I'm trying to picture the way I want it to look. So that's like the front bumper almost. And it'll come up, and it'll come up. I'm going to attach it to the other one, but... And then what if we do there, 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 and there? Wait a minute. How did... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, how did we get an uneven number? This whole entire build is even. Wrong one. Good. Not staying just for look, trying to figure out how I want it to look. That looks like a sports car already. We're in the shadow. Bring it over to a lighter area. Okay, and off the lift, and it'll do its thing. And that is starting to look like a sport. Oh, this actually looks a little bit like a light. Sweet. It needs a little more angles to it. Actually, oh man, if this front, how cool would that be? if these pieces were angled back a little farther, so it dips in the middle, that would be awesome. So that is definitely a wider, better stance looking sports car already. What do you think, guys? What do you think? How does that look? Yeah, they're not usually named. I know I don't always. Robotcraft? Yeah. Wait, there's a game called Robocraft? I must check that out, Mr. Monkey. Alright, so, where would I put the lights? Oh, wait a minute. That is a good idea. Oh, that's perfect. That is where the lights go. That is perfect. I like that. Now if I start to flatten that out. No, I want it to come up and over a little bit. So it's going to go higher and then flat. And then we'll make a slight arch over the tire. I like the way this is looking. I like it. I love how the builds just evolve organically. Robotcraft, huh? Alright, I will have to check that out. Yeah, I don't always name my bots because I kind of... I don't know. I just... I really don't know why I don't name them. I'm not good at picking names. That's why on my... my ARC stuff, I leave it up to you guys too. And I mean, I like, well, for that especially, my ARC stuff, I like to be like community minded. I mean, so you guys are in there. You guys can, show your support and feel like you're playing the game with me. You get to name some of my dinos and stuff. And I guess you can name the robots anything you want. I mean, I'm not gonna go back and change the video, but because I can't time travel. But I don't know. I do have to start doing more names for my builds, so I can actually tell what they are. This thing ended up a lot more, well, not stretched out, less cab forward, I guess. Usually, when you think rear engine sports cars, the steering wheel, well, the driver's seat and everything is pushed up to the front more, and then the engine's in the back. But this is more of a front one. I don't know. I like the way this looks. I'm not going to change it now. I don't have the times. Alright, but I do have to, because this isn't actually attached to anything. I'm so sorry. Now I need to make that the way I actually want to make that. Okay. So this one I like. And by default, it's 45 back. And by not default, it will become an arm. Somehow. I don't know how. Probably have it swing out and then back around. Let's see what it looks like right now. Right now, it's still on its default. It's not going to move. You see, it's way far back now. I do have another hinge in there, so it can go down. And that'll be like the back of the shoulder blade, and then I'll have an arm come off of that. And the arm will come off of like this one, so it'll be right in this area, and maybe I'll have it kick out a little bit. He does have a wide frame, doesn't he? I'm not usually building with so wide. Let me clean up. Cleanliness is key. Gotta get rid of all this crap. Goodbye. 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 And goodbye. Okay. He's definitely turned it into something. I do like the way that that front grille looked. And the combination of the white tiles and the orange tiles, great choice. Yes. Yes, indeed. Ninja! Alright, sweet. Alright, guys. Let's see what else we gotta do here. So, let's do another hinge. Oh, look at that. I already did. I thought I had. So, there we go. That's the way to it. Can I actually just use... Would it be too much to come off of this and cover the wheels? Ooh, I kind of like the way that's looking already. And then we can attach the arms to that at a little wider... Mmm. Although I do want it... Okay, we gotta go up one. And then we'll place a hinge. Yes. It's evolving, guys. It's evolving. You can see into that one, though. But then when it's hinged, you'll be able to see it too. Ah! It never works out. Well, I mean, it does work out, but it just takes a lot of time. So if I put a hinge on that, well, not a hinge, a piece. Let's see what this looks like at 45 degrees. Where is that? There it is. Okay, by default will be 45 that way. Perfect. So that's number 3. Default. 45 that way. Oh yeah, you can totally see through that. I do not like that at all. That is one of the main problems with... should I do a stripe? Maybe use the tile blocks? Yeah, let's start using more tile blocks. I need to get into more tile blocks. Gotta try to use it to make it stripe. So unfortunately that means this is all breaking. There we go. I do like that though. So tile, tile, tile. Right? Yeah. Tile. No. No. I want orange blocks for that. Oh, I want orange block for that too then. And we'll have a white stripe. So that's still 3. That's still the right angle. 3 default 45. Alright. So that may not look perfect like that, but it's still pretty cool. And we can do tiles. I just want to do that? No. put it on the lift so I can get a better angle. Oh, I can't. Dang it. Okay, so that's going to be that, actually. Off the lift. 45. See, that doesn't look as good as it did before. Dang it. It's too separated. Wow! You were so pretty, wow! Alright, you gotta try things, guys. Yeah, I know I'm breaking it. Okay, so we're not gonna use a bearing to make that switch, because that just didn't look right. I did like the way this looked. And I guess we could just finish this arch with these, just a lot of these. Too far, too far. Start to bring it back down like so. That's contacting the wheel. That's not. How about we just leave it like that and then we'll put something else. I do like the way that looks from the front. Not that one, though. Okay, so nice and big, up and over the wheels. Maybe too big? It needs to be lower in the middle. Yeah, it does. Yeah, this is so complicated. I'm trying to read. No, fairy. Yeah, I am trying to read the comments as I'm building, but it is a little distracting. This isn't even one of my complicated ones, but it kind of turns out to be. I don't know. I keep on wanting to do more and more. I never stop. I could do some. I mean, it is. I mean, with my know-how, it is simple just to do just a little a transformer. I mean, I could pretty much, the way it's stood up, and I can just have the arms swing down and say, there, it's done. But I want it to look good, and there is a lot going on in here already. But I'm not done yet. I'm not stopping. All right, those are still in the right place. Yes, yes. So let's connect this. I let go. There it is. To there. And this to there. And this to there. So what was it now? 3 and 3 is going to be 90. 4 is going to be 60. And 5 is going to be default. Boop. 45. Three is 90. 4 is 60. 5 is default 45. Blurp. And they all move. This is a very cool look for a car. And then for the middle, I mean, these are going to be arms. These are going to be arms. For the middle, I want to do something actually coming off of this piece that can fold away, and it's going to be, see if I can just visualize it here. I know this is going to fall. I knew it was going to fall. Let me connect it then. Connect it to something, just so I can help visualize what I want to do here. There we go. So now it's going to be 6 back, like 15 degrees. Default 15. So now that is going to be slightly lower. It's going to come off from the, oh, it's going to be made of tiles too. I want the white tiles up the middle. So actually not that one too. Let's get rid of that. Tile, tile, tile. We can actually do it quicker by doing this. If it's not in my own face. There we go. So, and we do that. So that's the look I want to go for. Oh, that's awesome. If I mirror this side onto this side and have this right where it is, but it's gonna hinge from the other side, not from the front here. It's gonna hinge from the back, and then it'll fold away and disassemble and whatever. That is an awesome look for a sports car. Definitely. And yeah, you just start from one side and then just kind of, this is all going to fall. Bam! You just kind of move your way back and think about what you want to do. Okay. Am I on the lift? Get on the lift. Get out of my way. Out of my way. I got to clean up. Gotta clean up. It doesn't seem like much, but these little things actually do, if they build up too much, cause a little bit of lag. Just too many like free pieces in the world. Back down. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Now I want to see what it looks like when it folds again. Where does that shoulder piece go? Oh, that is almost perfect for the arm to come right off of that. Ooh, wait a minute. Could that work out that awesome? Could it? Let's see here. It'll be a little off because of the folding, but I think it might work out fine. You guys, can you guys know what I'm thinking? Can you hear me thinking? Let me put this back down. You see how that back part / lower part when it's folded? Oh. I'm going to have to adjust the timing on that. This piece right here was the perfect spot for the tire to come off of. I mean, the arm to come off of. And it might be a pretty good spot for the door to come off of. So how about the arm is actually the door? So I do the arm door together. Arm door! That's right. Arm door for the win. So that just means I need to... let's just get rid of this completely. I need to make it into a straight piece again, though. So how about we... No, that looks terrible. Yeah, so it's going to come back a little farther. Oh. Yeah, that was right. I'm okay with that. If I do this in here, it'll cover it up. It's an okay looking hood. That's pretty cool. Oh, I am going to have to... I can't leave that like that. I wish these pieces were solid instead of having a hole through them. No, I don't like that either. So on this side, we're definitely going to have... Oh, man. See, this is the thing. This is what really sucks. I want to replace this block, this one right here, if I continue, but then all that's going to fall off. Mang. Oh, mang. So I'll leave it. I'll live with that. Maybe I'll go through after this stream is done. Maybe I'll go through and really like fine-tune everything and release it as a final video, and maybe you guys can download it. Should I do that? Should I do that? Illuminati? Really? Arm door is part of the Illuminati? Okay. I can fix it on this one, but then if I have it different on either side, that's going to bother me too. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, so where were we? Now it's time to make this straight again, and that's going to be with a bearing. To bring it down to 45. It needs to be able to move anyway. Oh my god, with the emojis. Knock it off. You're taking up the whole page. You crazy. Alright, this looks good. This looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go back to this again. And that will be one that moves. So let's do that now. So then we can build off of it the way we want. And right there. Yeah. And it's going to be 45 that way by default. Perfect. 6 is 45 by default. Beep. And now it's straight. So now if we build off of this, let's do a little wood, because this... no, we gotta... No. I gotta put it on the lift so I can lift her up. Oh, but then everything changes. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, can I get under there? So let me... So, wait. Where is this now? Gotta put it on the lift for a second. I'm getting confused! So that is that by default. So let's do this so we have something to attach to. Take it off. Now it's where we want it. Now I can do this maneuver. A little bit of... But that's fine. A little bit of... Why are you... Oh, alright. So that one's not going to work there. That's fine like that. I think that's fun. How about... Will that work? That won't work either. Okay, so that will be where I can hinge my door. But now what does that look like when it's not... Oh, alright, well, we gotta do another test here. How much is this gonna hurt things? Nope, if I put a hinge... Well, there's already a hinge on it. I can hinge down... And that'll be an arm. I'm good with that. I like that. Alright with the emojis. Knock it off. I just looked over and the entire screen is full of emojis. Thank you very much. It's coming along good. Yes, it is. Oh, and we can still turn. We can't move, but he spins. Ah, Oh, we're doing the jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. I like that. I like that. If we jiggle enough, we can eventually go somewhere. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Ha ha! Oh god, that's fun. All right, back down. But does it? Oh, it's gonna get in the way. Not too bad. I'm gonna have to do a double maneuver on that to make it so it doesn't get in the way. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Alright, you get back over here. Start in the middle. Okay. So this is another one that's going to look terrible on the lift. But then it looks good once you actually drop it off. Alright. What do you say we start working on this side? Because I like the way this is going. I don't want to go too far on one side. Like way, way too far. And then, whoop, whoop, get me out of there. Can I put another one of these here? I don't even need to. Never mind. It looks a little derpy like that, but I'm fine with it. Are you fine with it? I'm fine with it. Will this accept a piece? Yes? Okay, no, that's fine. It bridges the gap. A little tiny gap in there, but that's fine. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna... That maybe do some really weird stuff when it's not. Does it clip? Does it clip? Does it hurt the machine? It doesn't. I think it folds together perfect. Okay, fine. Off the lift then. Bloop. There we go. Done. It should clip though. How is it not clipping? I don't care. As long as it's fine when it's up like this. So this is too much wall. We actually want it on the inside. So now we can start doing our door hinge. And you know what? Double Lamborghini doors might be the way to go. Double hinge ones. You know, on the outside it'll just pss, and then fine. I don't know. Actually, what I want to do... Yeah, let's do this. Nope. So, it's going to be too thick, and then the door's on top. It might seem a little high, but I'm okay with that. Because the other end of the arm, unless we just want the arm to just be the end of the door and have nothing on it, the other end of the arm, to have something on it, would have to have something under the door. Yeah. Yeah. But then the door can only be like too high? No. Let's do a lot simpler. Let's just do it super simple and see how it looks. How about that? Hinge. Hinge. Ooh, if I do the bottom of the door like that, that could be kind of cool. Alright, so now we need a separate controller for for each door. Where am I going to put more controllers? This is where it gets really confusing. Unless I put them both on one, but still I want another controller. So let's see where there's some space under here. I believe there's some space. Again, I like to keep the controllers tucked away and out of the way, sort of. If I take... Is there... Yeah. So I can take this away and nothing will break. There we go. That'll be the door controller. And I'll have them both go at the same time. Again, I'm starting to run out of time. I've been doing this for way too long. So let's connect that quick. Oh, not the lift. Go away. So you go there. And you go there. Nice. Let's just see how this is going to work quick. So if that's there, this, and that'll go. Alright, so that's a quick, simple door. You got to put a switch on it. One switch will work both doors, though. Meh. Alright, so I'll put it on the other side. But we got this door here for now. I'm probably going to get in from the left most often because, well, I'm in America, and that's where our car doors are when you get into drive. But, so let's control... This goes to that controller, and then also to there. And that controller, 1 is perfect, 2 is rotate down. Yep, also perfect. Can I get that controller from here? No, that's the engine. See, this is where it gets a little difficult, though. Now I can access the controller. And 1 is just going to be popped out just a wee little bit. Say 15, just to make it look good. And then 2 is going to go up 60. Now, you know what? No, delay. It'll look good with the delay. There we go. Okay. What do you think, guys? Is this even going to work? Is this going to work? Yeah, it is. And then we can put that back. Oh, yeah. That is how you do a quick and beautiful Lamborghini door. How does that look? Oh, that's great. That looks great. Imagine that on both sides. What do you think? What do you think? Give me some feedback. What do you think? I'll try to read the comments if I don't go crazy. And it's just that simple. I could just have it go straight up, but then that just doesn't look as good. It looks good when it's a 2-stage. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Alright, but let's see. Could we make it prettier? No, you know what? I want it just white. Never mind. I like that. I like the way it is. I'm not going to adjust it too much. But now, there is a gap there. It's a gap there that I can live with. Now, I can't actually build on this anyway. This is just to show where the spacing goes. But because this is branched off of something that's on a bearing, so everything isn't lined up just as perfect as it was before. But I can deal with that. I think it looks good enough for me to not care. It does need to be a little taller, though. And of course, we got to put a... So the main height of all the car is going to be like this right here, the way this height is. Yeah, right here. Oh, but now the big thing. I might have to add another hinge to make this work. This is a lot going on, and when I make it stand up, it may hurt itself. Let's see. Way too much arm. Is it? Is it too much arm? Will it even go back? Nope, it's going to break itself there. I knew it. We need to make it hinge out and then back. We need a 2-stage. Alright, so... Building awesome comes with its drawbacks sometimes. And yeah, that is... You see how those... let's go. You see, it's like half in the block. So I'm hurting the game a little bit. But it worked well like that. So that's fine. Okay, so this doesn't need to be quite as long. It'll still work as a door. Yeah, oh yeah, and I can get in. And then actually I have control of that door. There we go. Nice. I do the same thing on the other side. That's fine. That's pretty. That looks good. I like it. Okay, so what is next? Let me get out of this, and I can just jump the door. Ha! Alright, what do I want to do next? I could just make that look like that. Where were those hinges again? Alright, I need to add one more hinge in here. So, unfortunately, this has to all go away. I'm sorry! Bam! Such is progress. You find out what works and what doesn't. So, right now, this works, but it needs more. So, it needs to hinge out and then back during the transformation, because it's just not going to work the way it is. So it's going to go out. So there's going to be a lot of bearings in this one small area. It's going to be crazy. There we go. There we go. Can I even get in there? Let's do it this way, because it needs to go down. There we go. So that entire thing is going to hinge out now. Now this is the new spot that we're going to put our door hinge on. It hinges out, and then up. Oh no, we did it the other way, didn't we? It needs to be on the outside. I need to change it. Wait. I'm going through all the spatial stuff in my head, trying to think out what will work where. I could bring it out farther. Oh, duh. I see. I'm way overthinking this. Stop. 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 If I do this, the bearing underneath, I need to put it on the lift. So wait, that is, yep, that's the one I want, right there, and there. Then I can work off of that, no problem. And it's got the double hinge. Okay, okay, that's good, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Let me take it off the lift so it's where I want it. Good, good, good. Hinge there. Block there. Hinge there. Block. And then we attach the door to that. So let's hook these things up so they're not all floppy. So this hinge right there goes with the transformation of the car. Is this one full? No, I was connected to something else. So that's all set. That's 7. These two are the door. Okay, so that's good. So transformation of the car hinge. That's right there. That's 7. Let's do it the right way. So first we want it to go 60, and then we want it to go back 60. No, you know what? Let's go a little out. So his arms are out just a little bit. Just, waiting for a hug. Going for a hug. So I haven't even hooked up the door yet. Okay, so that'll be there. Did that get way too big for no reason? Let's just see what it looks like at this first. So if we do this, It should hinge out. What the hell? Didn't hinge out at all. Wait, is that controller not? Yeah. I'm just going to jump out because I know it's going to derp. Yeah, it's all busted. Come here. That controller isn't connected to the switch. Nope. Controller. There we go. Switch. Let's do this one too because I know I'm going to use it. Wait, now what else on this wasn't moving? Oh, alright. Jeez. Oh! I know what I did wrong. Okay, wait. What? Why is this not... Oh, I'm on the lift. Durr. So that's right. Now when we do it... Hey, look at that. It goes out. Out of the way. And then back a little bit. Ready for a hug. But will it stay like that so we can actually fold back up again? Yes. Almost. What happened? So close. What derped? What derped in here? Are we caught on something? I don't get it. What are we caught on? What are you caught on, car? Let's do it again. Why does it keep doing that? Why? No, that wasn't it. If I... Is anything connected to this? Nothing is connected to that. Right? Yeah, these are the things I could build off of. I want to delete this, but if I delete it and this side of the car falls off, I'm going to kill somebody. So you know what? I'm going to try again with this. Yeah, I know, that hurt. And then, so that makes it a solid block again. Wait, did it just fix? It did just fix, didn't it? I think this is the block that's the trouble, though. Oh, it didn't break, thank God. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Yeah, because you see how this is on the side of this, which is only connected by this. So this L right here, and then this is coming off of that. So if I just delete this, this falls, and then the entire, this part falls off. But if I could reconnect them by doing this little thing, and then delete the one under. Oh, no! Oh, you see, that's what I didn't want to do. How did I... It worked for this one. Oh, alright, whatever. So much whatever. Alright, I want to put in, because that's going to be coming up from underneath. I want to put in a piece that's not going to cause as much. Well, at least we lost the front fender that I didn't do a lot of work on. So is that not going to cause as much trouble now? Yeah, it's not. So let's do this again, but better. So that's where my bearing is. What the hell? No, no, and no. Where's that bearing? It's on the inside or the outside? Oh my god. That is on the inside of that, because if I take this one off, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So that's what I did. It's on the inside, and this would make it solid, but still not have that clipping issue. There you go. And then I can attach to this. Bink, and then bink, and I can put it back. Alright. So now that I've added that in, it makes it one solid. And again, if I take this off, and we're fine. Alright. Woo! Woo! So scurry. So luckily I did the main testing on the one that we didn't do all this work on, so that's fine. Because if I had to redo all that, and that's another reason why my builds take so long sometimes, because one little mistake like that can put you back hours sometimes, and it's crazy. Alright, what am I looking for? I need to put this pipe back. There we go, so that looks good. Alright, all I need to reattach is this, and this. Yep, and then that had a bearing. Oh, why'd I get rid of the bearing? I'm going to put the bearing in place of... Where are you? There you are. Switch. Bearing. And pipe, so there's not as much of a collision. And wood to there, yes. Alright, there's nothing else crazy bearings in there. Yeah, there are. Wait a minute, why? Am I even using that bearing? Do I have a wasted bearing? Number 1 in this one. Not using it at all. What was my plan for that? I have a wasted bearing. What does it even do? Is it in between? What, does this go over like that and then up? Is that what I did? I wish I knew. You know what? Let's test it. So that does nothing. If I move 1 to positive 15 degrees and nothing happens, it's just there for nothing. 1 to positive 30. Absolutely nothing happened. What turned? Nothing turned. That was me. Alright. And I did it. I just broke that entire thing. Why was that even there? I didn't need to put a bearing there at all. Alright. Alright, guys. I've been doing this for almost 3 hours. I'm going to show you how sad this makes me. No. Go. Oh my god, no. You. Over there. And there's my fender. So, yeah, what? Oh, man. So that's what happens. I will continue this. I will finish it off. I will make a, video about the finished product, but I think I'm done for now, guys. I hope everyone liked the stream. That is the start of how to do a very complicated robot. He still works. If I take him off the platform. He still works. Yeah, he just needs some more love and some more careful thought instead of just trying to rush through things. My builds can take 12 hours sometimes because I put too much stuff into them. So me trying to rush this, I made a very look at this floppy arm. Oh god, this is how we're gonna end this. He's going spaz. He's going spaz. He does. Oh, he stood back up. Look at that. That's impressive. It's breakdancing. Breakdancing. Best robot breakdancer ever. Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay, so I think that's the end of the stream, guys. Thank you so much. Can you stand back up? Can you stand back up? Can you do it? Gotta do it. Going into the tire. Going into the tree. Oh, so close. So close. Gotta make it back to the platform. Stand up. Nope. Stand up. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I can't stream. So close to getting up. I can't stream all day. I gotta try to put out some other videos. I will finish this. I will. Yeah. Alright. I hate you now. Yeah. Run, 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 run. Get back over here. Alright. I will definitely continue with what I did this. I like the way this looks. I'm gonna finish it. But I mean, now you guys have a little bit of a sneak peek into how my brain works and why my builds take so long, because I keep on having ideas while building. It's like, oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? What if I do this? And then they get so big and elaborate that it lags the world out. I want to try to not do that anymore. Little things like the go-kart worked out great. That was a quick, easy build that only took me a couple hours. This one is turning out to be elaborate because I want a certain look for it. Dang you. But it doesn't seem to be working out quite right. So I'm going to have to hang it up here, guys. Thank you so much. Thank everyone for coming and viewing my stream. I have been doing it for 3 hours. I think that's a pretty good stream for now. Okay, is that towards me? Jack Bum? I don't know what that... If you don't like my stream, don't watch. Raymond Brown, don't be mean. Only happy thoughts. Only happy things. Sorry. I can't do stream all day. I'm sorry. Don't stop. I know. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. I gotta hang it up here, guys. Thank you so much. Don't fiend. I know. Well, you guys just keep on watching my videos. Keep on liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. Bye. Bye, Minor Slug. Wow. Suleg. Minor Suleg, yes. I want to do them at least once I am. Luap TheGreat. At least once a week, possibly two. I don't know. I'm looking towards next Monday, a definite. Maybe have a more narrowed vision of what I want to build. Maybe we can actually get it done in 3 hours. Who knows? Alright. Bye-bye, peoples. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for everything, and I love you. Bye-bye.